I feel like every time I make a video, my hair is wet. I really need to plan my video schedule better. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Okay, be honest. Do I look tired? Because let me tell you, I went to bed at 4 a.m. last night because, I'm not ashamed of it though, I was watching a Sara Stylinson twit cam from 2010. All 4 parts, or 5 parts. I was watching Louis' 2011 twit cam. I was watching One Direction's 2012 twit cam and 2010 twit cam. I was watching Liam and Zayn's twit cam from like 2011, 2012. I watched like every Larry and One Direction twit cam. Yeah, 4 a.m. But you guys are probably sitting here and saying like, that's early. Because I don't think anyone in the One Direction fandom actually has a curfew. By the way, yes, this is a Larry shirt. If you guys remember Annie, she gave me this for Christmas. Well, anyway, there is news to get to, so here's the latest news that's been happening in the past 24 hours. Okay, I was gonna start off with another topic today, but Harry pictures just came out of nowhere. So obviously, gotta look at that first. So here's a slideshow.
Won't you be my life, make me feel like I'm set on fire. Your love will take me higher and higher. Won't you be my life, my life, won't you be my life,
I was going to go through each pic and tell you guys my opinion, but I think I would just rather say that Harry's beautiful and the green stuff on his face does look like the mask I put on at night. And I'm not ashamed of that, because now when I wear it, I feel happy because I'm like, oh my gosh, me and Harry are twinning. I'm just glad he looks happy. Most of the pics were of like Harry drinking beer and stuff. And it's okay for Harry to do that. I mean, he's of age, but he needs to know that if you drink a lot of beer, you're gonna get a beer gut. I mean, if he's exercising and drinking beer, it's fine because you can just work it off. But if he's not really exercising and he's just drinking beer, he's just gonna get a really big gut. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because there were other pics of Harry and this guy, maybe it was his castmate, I'm not really sure who it is, but they were walking on the streets, very low quality pictures, I'm surprised. So maybe it was a fan and not a pap. And the first thing I saw was Harry's hand. It was like all bandaged up. So first I thought, okay, did he get a tattoo? But then I'm like, no, he can't get a tattoo because when you're in the movie, you can't get tattoos because they cover them up anyway. So what's the point of getting a new tattoo if you're going to cover it up? And also, it didn't look like a tattoo bandage. I think there would have been plastic around it if it was a tattoo. It looked like a bandage, which makes sense because Mark Rylance even said that Harry does very uncomfortable stunts in the film. So it makes sense that if he jumped off of a boat or a bridge that he maybe sprained his wrist or something. I doubt it's a tattoo. So when I thought that and saw that, I went into protective mom mode and I wanted to just care for him and tend to him. I hope Harry knows that he has so many moms out there. But that's not the only thing I wanted to mention about the picture. People were also being really rude and saying that Harry looks fat. And you might have seen my tweet about this. Most of the people who are saying that Harry is fat, they're probably 11 years old and they probably don't know the difference between muscle and fat. To me, it looks like Harry is bulking up. I think in this film he has to be fit for it, so I'm sure he is exercising. And people have to know that you don't stay a twink forever. When you get older, especially like in guys, they don't have that like nice body anymore. They start to get that dad bod. At least that's what the kids call it these days. And also maybe it was just a bad picture. Maybe Harry was leaning because guys, like if I lean like this, I look maybe bigger. Alright, I do not want to do that.
This is exclusive.
But no, I just think Harry's bulking up. That's not fat. And even if it is, so what? I feel like so many girls get just so mad when their idols start to get bigger, but then you get mad when your idols start to get skinnier. Like I remember there was this whole Liam thing. Like we got new Liam pictures like maybe a month ago, so they're not so new. But people were saying like, oh my gosh, Liam's getting skinnier. And then a whole article went out about it. But I saw the pictures. Liam looked fine. Maybe he just looks a tad thinner because he's working out, so maybe his face got slimmer. Liam looks healthy though. He's not an unhealthy skinny. Like, it's fine for fans to care, but some people just go way over the top and they overanalyze somebody. Liam's fine. Out of anybody, Louis is probably the skinniest, and Louis has actually looked unhealthily skinny before. And guys, just to make light of the situation, maybe Harry has a little bump because, you know, pregnant. I mean, Freddie was not enough for Harry, so he's like, Louis, we need like 5 more children. He's packing a family in there. And obviously that was not meant to be rude, it's just a fact. Also, speaking of Harry, new pictures of his house got released. I'm not sure if this is his new house or the one he sold, but according to Teen Vogue, they said One Direction's Harry Styles just sold his Beverly Hills, California home. The 3,000 square foot property is surrounded by lush greenery similar to a treehouse and has 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, an outdoor saltwater pool, a bridge, wood beam ceilings, and floor-to-ceiling windows. Styles bought the house in 2014 for $4 million, but it only sold for, what? $3.175? That's a typo. They put the decimal in the wrong place. Maybe they meant 3,175? Oh, million. You know what, whatever, I hate numbers. No words yet if Styles, who also owns a property in London, is looking for another California abode. Well, One Direction are multimillionaires, so that does not surprise me. But oh my gosh, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, an outdoor saltwater pool. Louis and Harry are living in luxury. So let's go through this slideshow, but this time I'll kind of narrate. Alright, see this here pool? This is where Louis and Harry did a lot of swimming. They did a lot of laps. They did a lot of swimming lessons with the kids, like Baby Lux. They looked like a family, domestic goals, and maybe they had some pool sex. Then there's this here room with that weird ass chair and that nice ass floor. Louis probably sat there watching Harry cook, looking at his ass, and then they probably fucked right on that counter. Next picture. Here's another angle. I think it's the same room. See those cabinets? Too high for Louis. He's too short. So he probably had to grab that stool over there, step on it, and get it. But he still couldn't reach it, so Harry had to come around and help him get it. Oh yeah, and they probably fucked there too. Wait, was that all the rooms they showed? Aw, that was fun though. I want to like review more rooms. I mean, getting a sneak peek into the Styles Tomlinson household, damn. Give me a video tour of that. I want another video diary. Oh, and guys, do you remember my last video when I was saying that only Niall, Harry, and Louis tweeted about their anniversary? But Liam didn't tweet, and we were all scared that Liam was actually leaving the band because of his previous tweets. Well, Liam actually tweeted about the One Direction anniversary, and also his sister tweeted that he's still gonna be in the band, it's just a side project. So the fact that we got confirmation from his sister, guys, he's not leaving. Liam says, very late to the party, but wow, 6 years of us, still so many more to come. I've never been part of something so amazing. See those keywords? So many more to come. That means that they have a future with the band. They're not leaving, they're not splitting up. Thank God. And not even that, Zayn posted something, which I did not expect, and I have a lot more respect for him. By the way, warning, there's some Zium in here. He says, 6 years today, and can't be more happy about that. First of all, thank you to my 4 brothers for life, Harry, Niall, Louis, and last but not least, Liam. Oh my God. I have you all in a very special part of my heart, and thank you to my fans all around the world. You mean the world to me and for the boys. Thank you for that amazing support, because that really gets us through everything. Yes. I had a feeling that Zayn would post something about the anniversary, but I didn't think it'd be like a paragraph. I thought it would just be like, oh, happy anniversary to One Direction, like acting like he's not even a part of it. But Zayn's message seems so sweet. Like he almost considers himself still part of the band a little bit. At least that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know, that was just, Also, to reassure you that One Direction are staying, Harry's cousin Maddie said they will reunite. And yes, that's confirmed that it is Harry's cousin. Also, not only did the boys tweet about their anniversary, Lou Teasdale even contributed. And let me tell you, most of the pictures were of Harry. But that makes sense because Harry hangs out with Lou Teasdale the most. And I heard that Harry is Baby Lux's godfather, which is adorable. Part of me almost wants Harry and Louis to adopt Baby Lux, but then again, she is Lou Teasdale's daughter. But I mean, they can share, right? But she posted this cute ass picture of Harry with Baby Lux. Wow, she's gotten big. I love how Harry's hip is like cocked out like this, and he's like, hey. She also posted these other pictures. It just makes me so happy that Harry's like a part of the family. Also, this post made me very emotional. This article says, Louis and Harry have a special message for One Direction fans. Obviously, the first time I saw this, I thought there would be like a coming out because I'm hilarious. But then I thought realistically, and I was like, oh, they're probably only saying that because Louis and Harry were the only ones who actually tweeted something. This was before Niall, Liam, and Zayn actually said something about it. So they were referencing the tweets that they did about their anniversary. So then the spark was gone. But still, the fact that they included a picture of both Louis and Harry and then had that headline, woo! got me hyped. How do they find these pictures of Louis and Harry? Like, I know that's a dumb question, but do they literally go on Google and type in Larry Stylinson and then pick a picture for the headline? What also made me fangirl is both Louis and Harry's mom said something about the anniversary. And it's funny because they copied Louis and Harry. Like, not what they said, but the timing of it. This person says, Joanna tweeted first and then Anne, just like Louis was first and then Harry. I see what you did there. Ooh, the Styles and Tomlinsons. Get it. So anyway, Harry's mom tweeted, huge well done on everything you've achieved so far. Happy birthday. Aw, if you really think about it, One Direction are 6-year-olds because this is their 6-year anniversary. They're like first graders. And by the way, Louis' mom was referencing this picture, but she says, the funny thing about this photograph is that I went into full mom mode. I had gone to pick up Louis and he had rang me around 7:30 p.m. saying, can't talk, they have put me in a band, and the line went dead. I waited outside the steps at Wembley Arena to pick him up. When he came out and explained briefly about the band, I said, let's gather you all together and take the first ever pic. He was looking around the crowds outside trying to pick out the boys. So there is a background story for you of this picture. I can't. Also, speaking of tweets really quick, I never talk about Niall, but now this is a really good reason to talk about Niall. So he posted this sketchy ass tweet, like symbols or something, and we had no idea what it meant, but he said, at exec hashtag Q dot dot hashtag B. And we're like, ooh, Niall's learning another language. I mean, actually, I had no thoughts when I saw that. I was like, wow, Niall's actually finally getting drunk. But then, Larry's went into detective mode, and we found out what Niall was trying to say. And this is no coincidence. No coincidence. This is what Niall meant. At TMZ, execute it, hashtag end it, quit playing, hashtag Larry is real, hashtag babygate. So obviously in Niall's tweet, he didn't include the Larry is real part, but he did put 2 hashtags before the B. So yeah, the at is for the at TMZ, the EXEC stands for execute, the Q means quit playing, and the hashtag B means hashtag babygate. So yeah, this just proves again that Niall's a Larry shipper and he knows that this stuff is fake too. So yeah, you heard it, TMZ. End it. Quit it. Execute it. Larry is real. Alright, so that wraps up this video. By the way, no, I did not forget. You guys have been sending me this Tumblr post of this omegle conversation. Like, it's been spreading a lot throughout Twitter. So yes, I've seen it. I've read it. So yes, I know about it, but I'd just rather do it in another video. Also, I always forget to do shoutouts. Shout out to Daphne and shout out to Flowblub. Shout out to Kathy. Shout out to Queen Sophie. I don't know if I mentioned everybody in my squad, but I love my Snapchat fans. Alright, so obviously if I missed anything, leave it down below. All my social media is in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.